Fellas, what is going on today, fellas? So in this video I wanted to give you some of the best cheap Galaxy Opals available in the game right now. So we're in July, almost in August, and I wanted to talk about this because the last time I made this video was about a month ago. You guys seem to love it, so I wanted to give you an updated version for this month for the new cards that have come out within the last version of this video, or the last installment, I guess I should say. Anyways, so we're gonna go from point guard to center, try to give you a couple recommendations for each. And yeah, so let's get into it, man. So for the point guard position, man, what I would recommend, bro, last time I said Jason Kidd. I know a lot of you guys don't like Jason Kidd. I'm not gonna recommend him again. Oh, you want to go RJ Hampton? RJ Hampton is a good card, man. This guy, I recommend people buy him. I mean, as you can see right here, 65,000. Probably get him for even cheaper than that. I'm not over here to find his exact price, but 65,000, for RJ Hampton, not too bad, bro. Let's look at one without a shoe. This one has no shoe. I mean, I already have RJ Hampton myself, so yeah. Anyways, so he's got an 89.3. It's not amazing, but if you have a good coach that goes up, let's say like my Terry Stotts, and boost him to 93. If you put a nice shoe on him, it'll be a 96. So he'll be a better shooter. But yeah, there's RJ Hampton. He's not too great in the post, but he is 6'6". He can shoot decently well. He's got good dunking, 97 driving dunk, 85 standing dunk. Great passer. He's a great defender. He can guard the interior defense a little bit. His rebounding is okay. Very athletic though, 99 speed, as you can see. 47 Hall of Fame badges, 14 on gold. So he's gonna have the essentials that you need, guys, at this point of the game with all the badges and stuff. So yeah, I would definitely recommend RJ Hampton. He also has rebound chaser. He does have back down punisher. Defensive leaders there too. Probably a couple things that he would be better off if he did have that he doesn't, but nonetheless, it's still a good card, man. So I would definitely try to pick up a RJ Hampton. Another guy you can run at the point guard spot that is not really a point guard, he's more of a shooting guard, is Anthony Edwards. And the reason I say Anthony Edwards is because he's no longer super expensive. He wasn't really ever super expensive. He was like 200K at one point. But as you can see, you can get an evolved one for less than 100K here. And I don't really think the evolved one is much different than the non-evolved one. But I just know that he's not really that expensive because he is on the higher, I guess, spectrum of the prices here. We're going to look exactly how cheap I can get him for. I accidentally put that all the way to 100K. We'll find the cheapest one. 88,000. You can get him for 88,000 non-evolved. So really not too bad if you want a good, point guard. So let's compare him. Fortunately, he's not letting me compare him to my point guard, so I guess we'll just compare him to Clay. But yeah, this Anthony Edwards, base 98, very similar to D Wade. A lot of you guys say D Wade or Anthony Edwards. I'm gonna just go Anthony Edwards just for the simple fact that he's 1 inch taller. But 98 driving dunk, 94 3-point shot, good passing here, good defense, decent rebounding, very athletic. So I mean, 53 Hall of Fame badges too. Does everything you really need him to do, man. Really, he might be a little bit of a, what's it called, liability when it comes to guarding the post. He does have post move lockdown. He does have moving truck. So yes, those could help him out, but he is 6'5", so there might be a little bit of a hindrance there if you care about that. But that is a pretty good player for you to pick up. Another one, obviously I just spoke about D Wade, so we'll look at D Wade as well. He's another guy you can run right there at the point guard. 54 Hall of Fame badges, 7 gold, 6'4". He's got almost the same 3-point shot, almost the same driving dunk. I think he's a little better passing than Anthony Edwards. Maybe around the same defense or defender. Rebounding a little bit better. Athleticism just about the same. And I think he did have more Hall of Fame badges, but Anthony Edwards has more on gold. But anyways, almost the same stuff really. I'm still base 98. So very similar cards. You can't really go wrong with either one. He is a buy now, by the way. So he is going to cost you more than Anthony Edwards would. So I would say you want to probably get Anthony Edwards over him. So yeah, that's my recommendation for you, okay? So now we're going to look at some shooting guards. Some actual shooting guards, okay? So Jalen Brown is actually the most recent one. And I have him myself. I used him. I like his release a lot. If I were to play with him more, I'd probably like him more than I do right now. I'm not saying he's bad. I actually like the card. I think he's a pretty solid card. He is missing a couple things here and there, but he's 6'7". 6'7" at the 2 is pretty good. He's not really a good post scorer. That's one of the things he's lacking. But he is a great shooter, great dunker, 97 driving dunk, great passer, great defender. He can't guard the post too crazy though. Decent rebounder, athletic as well. So he's got 48 Hall of Fame badges, 15 on gold, and he really isn't expensive, guys. That's the thing. He's not expensive. He's got Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame, Worm Hall of Fame. Let's see what else he's got. Deep fades. He got post move lockdown there, moving truck, so he can do a decent job of defending the post. So yeah, I would definitely recommend a Jalen Brown. You can see right here, this one's going for 50K. Probably get him for underneath that if you really tried to. So I would look at some Jalen Browns, man. See what you can get, and try to go ahead and pick up yourself a Jalen Brown. Another guy that I would run at the 2, who's actually a small forward here, is Iguodala. Now don't worry about the price. That he's actually not 100K. I don't know why somebody posted him for 100K. I'll search him by his name to find out exactly what he is going for, to give you a better idea. This one's 50K. It's probably even cheaper than that because that one hasn't even sold. It has 14 minutes left on it. But this is a good card, man. I like his release. Some people say they don't like his. I know his release is good, bro. His release is good. I think he's 6'6". Yeah, 6. I already have Andre, 6'6", and this is a great card, man. I used to go crazy with the Pink Diamond Evo Iguodala that came out earlier in the year. So this one, you know, I definitely like this one too. He's got a 96.3, 98 driving dunk. He's decent in the post with an 89 post fade. He's good passing, great defense. Obviously, he was a good defender. Good rebounding too. Very athletic. I mean, these cards are a lot similar, guys. These cards are a lot similar. So yeah, he can do everything that you need him. Rebound Chaser Hall of Fame, Post Move Lockdown Hall of Fame. He's got Deep Hooks Hall of Fame. Wow, I'm surprised. You know, a lot of those good badges, man. Worm Gold, Moving Truck Gold. So yeah, this is definitely a good card. I would run him at the 2 over the 3 because he's 6'6". I don't want a 6'6" small forward, so definitely do that. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go look at some small forwards now. I did mention Jimmy Butler, guys, in my last video. The last time I did this, and he was going for close to 100K. He did drop in price. So let's take a look at Jimmy Butler's price. I'm not going to go too in depth with him because I did mention him last time. So yeah, but let's find his price to see exactly what he's going for. I'm gonna just set the max buyout. I think he's around 60 or something, bro. Okay, maybe more. I think at one point he was going for 60. Maybe he went up in price a little bit. Okay, so a little bit, 65, you know, around there, around 65K. Not bad for Jimmy Butler, bro. This is a great card. I love his release. He does a lot of the essentials. 6'8", play him at the 2. Great shooter, great defender, bro. It's a great card, bro. Great card. Like I said, I just want to skim through this real quickly because I've already mentioned him on my last video, but he did drop in price, so I wanted to give you guys an update on there. Post move, lockdown, rebound chaser, moving truck, all that good stuff. So yeah, but we are gonna take off the Jimmy Butler, and we're gonna look at, who was it that I wanted to look at? Hold on, let me take off this max bio stuff because there was a couple other players that popped up. Gerald Wallace. I think Gerald Wallace is solid. Let's look at Gerald Wallace. That's one I wanted to look at. This is actually one of the few throwback moments that I think is pretty good. Let me put minimum buyout. So yeah, this is the thing about Gerald Wallace, is he's close to 100K, and I mean rightfully so. I mean, he's a good card. The diamond Gerald Wallace, if you guys know, when he first came out, he's pretty good. This is a good shooting card. Obviously, he can attack the basket, very athletic, great defender, as you can see right here. One of the better defenders so far. Great rebounder, 95-96, very athletic, great card, man. 47 Hall of Fame badges, 14 gold. He's gonna have everything you need. I mean, we're in July. I mean, all these cards gonna have range extender, clinch, intimidator, all that. He's got rebound chaser there too. Back down Punisher Hall of Fame. And he's got a lot of good badges. He does have unpluckable on gold. Worm, post move lockdown, moving truck, rim protector, all that good stuff, man. This is a great card, bro. The only thing is that he's close to 100K, so some of you guys in a budget may want to pick up one of the other small forwards that I was just telling you guys about instead of Gerald Wallace. But another one you could pick up is Bill Russell. I think this card is solid. He does have 53 Hall of Fame badges and 16 gold, which is actually, I think it's an underrated thing. I think this card is very, very slept on. He's 6'10". If you get used to his release, it's pretty good. The only thing is he has a 93-point shot, which could be improved. If you throw your coach, that would boost it, and a shoe would obviously make it, like, you know, above and beyond. So definitely I would recommend doing that if you're going to run this guy, you know, consistently. He has 92 post fade, 98 post hooks, so he's going to be posting up those other smaller forwards that you guys happen to be going up against. Passing is good enough. Great defense, 99 block, 98 steal, 98 perimeter defense, 99 interior defense, 98 and 98 rebounding. That's what is good about this card. He is also athletic here, so he's a great card. He does have Hall of Fame range extender, fake, probably the fakest thing in this game, bro. He does have all these badges that you need. He can guard the post amazingly well. So, I mean, what can't he do? There's not anything that he can't do, really. He has ankle breaker too, so there's no reason. He has unpluckable as well. There's no reason why not to run his card other than you don't like his release. I think that is a great card. You can run him at the power forward if you want. He's 6'10", like I said. So that's really up to you which one you want to run him at. But we are going to look at some power forwards now. So Onyeka is a good one. He is 6'9", so if you're going to get Onyeka and Bill, I would run Onyeka at the 3, Bill at the 4. I think Bill is better suited for the 4. But Onyeka, he has an 86.3, so not the best, but coach and shoot, that fixes that immediately. He's okay in the post. I mean, he's pretty good in the post. He's not amazing, but he's pretty good, I would say, in the post. Okay passing. At least he has the 87 ball handle, so he can speed boost. Defense, his defense is great. Almost on there with Bill Russell's defense. That's the thing about him. And his rebounding is good, too. His speed of the ball is only 90, but a nice speed shoe or coach would help that, too. So these cards they're cheap Galaxy Opals, so they're not supposed to be perfect, okay? But they're close to it, okay? So 50 Hall of Fame badges, 16 on gold. Great card right here, man. So yeah, I mean, he's got post move, lockdown there, rebound chaser, worm, all that good stuff, man. This is a good card, and I actually didn't even realize how good this card was until you guys started pointing it out to me. He's got gold range extender, which would be better if Hall of Fame, but I feel like gold works. And right here, 65K. I'm pretty sure you can get him for cheaper than that, because obviously that one has 1 minute left and nobody's bought it, so he's probably even cheaper than that. I'm not about to sit here and find the exact cheapest one for him, but let's just say that he's not too expensive, okay? So we're gonna move on into the center position. And for the center position, there's really only one guy I would run, at least from what I know. If I end up missing out on any players, guys, you should just comment them in the comment section. But I mean, you guys just saw him earlier there. I'm just gonna search him by his name though to find what his price is like. And he really was over a buy now before, but he might be towards the expensive end. Chris Bosh, bro, he's about 90K MT. The thing about Chris Bosh, he has a great release, similar to James Wiseman release. And yeah, he's 6'11", so maybe not the optimal height for a center. If anything, you can run him at the power forward, but I've ran him at the center and he did okay. So great in the post, great three-point shooter, 90 driving dunk, which is good. He does good dunks, good passer here, good defender. He only has 83 perimeter defense, which is okay because with my coach, it goes up by 4. And if you want to throw a shoe on him, you can. So he's not an amazing defender, but he's a good enough defender to get the job done. And as long as he has Hall of Fame cleanse, intimidator, stuff like that, that's really what we're looking for here. Rebounding is good. His speed with ball's only 86, but he's a center, so he don't expect it to be too fast. But he's pretty athletic for his height and all that in first position. So yeah, he's got all these badges too, and he's a great, like I said, great release. And yeah, man, he's a good card. I would definitely recommend a Chris Bosh kind of guy if you guys are trying to spend a little bit more MT. If you have the little extra MT, but you don't want to spend too much, Chris Bosh is a good option for you, all right? So yeah, guys, that's who I think are the best cheap Galaxy Opals right now at this point in the game. We're in July 18th to be exact. So maybe I'll make another one of these next month. I don't know. We got to see how the game is looking by then. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 40K, guys. So I'd appreciate if you did hit that sub button for me. And yeah, give me your opinions in the comment section down below. Respectfully, man. If anybody I missed out on, just leave them in the comments. And I stream every day 5 p.m. Eastern. So have the notification bell set to all so you get notified when I go live. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.